The new BREEZE ExDAM 3D Extend module now supports numerous 3D file formats. Data can be imported in all of these 3D file formats: DXF or DWG AutoCAD type files, GIS type shape files, STL, OBJ, and PLY files, and DEM or HGT terrain file formats. In this video, we will show some examples of importing terrain and building data in these file formats using the BREEZE ExDAM 3D Extend module. The procedure for importing all of these file formats is very similar. We'll demonstrate using an HGT format file, and then we'll show some other file formats. To import a 3D data file, go to the Maps tab in BREEZE ExDAM. There, click on the Add 3D Map Files button. The selection window has a filter to screen out only appropriate 3D file types. Select the type of file you wish to import, in this case a .hgt file, and then click Open. Once that's been done, simply click the Add button in the new 3D map window. The program will give you a variety of settings that can be used to make sure the file is importing correctly and is georeferenced as well as correctly oriented with any other data files that are being used as input. You can see once we import this HGT file, the terrain contours of this area are clearly visible, and this can be used to help model terrain features and their shielding effects in the model. Now let's look at a couple of other examples. We'll start with a AutoCAD type DXF file. The import process is exactly the same as we saw for the HGT, aside from selecting the different file type. Both 2D and 3D AutoCAD file formats can be imported. You can also take a 3D AutoCAD file and slice it to get a floor plan or other two-dimensional slice such as you see here. Lastly, we'll see an example of a .obj format file. You can see the imported 3D structure. 3D Extend also has the capability to divide this structure into the component blocks that are needed to model the structure in BREEZE ExDAM. We'll explain more about that in a separate video. Now you've seen the basics of importing 3D data files into BREEZE ExDAM using the new 3D Extend module.